God, just same old problems. Hello all, Munch here. Welcome back to the FM19 Southampton save. Quick one, apologies there was no episode on Friday. Don't think I've actually done one on Friday for a couple of weeks now. It was my sister's wedding this weekend. I had to travel down on the Wednesday, so pre-record some episodes. Fridays did not go up. That's not going to happen going forward. I have no more weddings planned, so we should be tickety-boo. In terms of how we're actually getting on, we are 6th in the league, and I'm going to show you how we got there. It's the same old problems. Home form magic, away from crap. Since last episode, where you saw us beat Leicester away and actually beat Rennes away, that was our actual last away win in the Premier League, as you will see. Beat Everton 1-0 following that, then beat Sheffield United 4-2 with the backup brigade in the Carabao Cup. Lost 2-0 away to Spurs at Wembley, which you kind of expected. They completely bossed it as well. On paper, it looked like it was an even game, but it really wasn't. Managed to grind out a 3-2 win against patchy in the Europa League. Again, it's the backup brigade, and they'll be playing again today. Then we beat Burnley 3-0 at home in the Premier League, which is very, very comfortable. And have literally just lost 2-1 to Huddersfield away at the John Smith Stadium. I am not a happy bunny. It's just the same old stuff. Away form, I can't really figure out what the problem is. I think maybe it's because I'm playing wing backs, but if I don't play wing backs, then we're not attacking enough and we don't create enough chances. It's all just going to pot. Considering the poor away form, to still be 6th is actually not that bad. We're only 6 points off top spot Arsenal and only 1 point off of the top 4. So really, it's not that bad, but it's just with the fixtures we played, it could be so much better, and I think that's really what's winding me up. So we're going to start off today against Olympiakos in the Europa League. We are top of the group with 2 wins from 2. Patchy and Olympiakos have both got a win each. And Rennes, who are meant to be our main competitors in this group, have got none so far. So it looks like they're probably going to bow out a little bit earlier than expected. So let's see how the team looks. Fraser Forster's in goal. Then you've got Matty Target and Rosas as the 2 wing-backs. Kutzia, thanks John for letting me know how it's spelled, mate. Hopefully I pronounced it right this time. Is at the back with Kanate. Mario Lamina and James Ward-Prowse make it quite a nice little partnership in the midfield. Then we've got Goebbels, who's been absolutely brilliant. He's scored 4 goals in 3 games that he's played. So I figured out why I can't register him for the Premier League. Basically, after Brexit, any foreign player that is being paid under 8 grand a week cannot be registered. He is on 7.75k. Stress. Ziyech is playing as the attacking midfielder today. Kovalenko is injured but on the bench. Then we've got Andre Silva, who's yet to really get firing, but he has just scored his first league goal against Huddersfield in the last game. He's out on the right. And then you've got Patrick Cutrone, who was up front. He got 2 in the game against Başakşehir to actually win it for us. I do feel that maybe the Europa League is actually our best way maybe into the Champions League, because the top 4 race looks so tight, and it's just almost like there's going to be 8 or 7 or 8 teams this year competing for that top 4 spots. And even though I think we've improved the squad, we still have the habit of just not being able to beat the big boys away from home, or just our away form's so inconsistent that it just makes it really difficult for me to see how we're going to end up getting a top 4 spot. We're just not quite at that level yet, and it's probably going to take this year to figure out exactly what it is that we need. As Matty Target plays into Goebbels, he tees up Mario Lamina, he hits the post. That's a bit irritating. JWP whips in another corner. Goebbels, bang! He just cannot stop scoring in the Europa League. It's his 5th goal of the season in only 4 games. Ooh, we have a player here. That is for sure. I really need to sign him. Brilliant ball in by JWP. Goebbels, lovely header. Look at that. It's amazing. He can head, he can shoot, he can run, he can pass, he can dribble. He can defend probably. He's got blistering pace. He's got everything. I love this. It's been a pretty dominant first half in truth. They've really not done anything to make me worry that we're going to lose this game. If we can get a second, I would say that that'll probably be it. But we need to seal the deal. As Goebbels heads back to Matty Target. He knocks one over the top looking for Cutrone. Great header by Pat. Finds Ziyech. He darts inside. Oh, Michel Vorm. Can't believe I didn't spot that Michel Vorm was in goal. So, 1-0 at the break. Time to guard against some complacency. Basically, we need to go out there and do exactly the same in the second half, and we will be absolutely fine. Kanate heading it to Lamina. Good flick on that. Andre Silva, he's barely been involved today, but he's on the ball now. Playing a nice little 1-2 with Ziyech. Good ball by Lamina to find Goebbels. Whips that in. Patty Cutrone. It's 2-0. Back to front. Bang. Good play here by Silva and Ziyech. And this ball from Lamina here, just the outside of the foot as well, I think. Goebbels is on it. Great ball across. Patty Cutrone is nods it in. That's his 4th of the season. At least we've signed him permanently. You got to remember as well, Brildon Lambola is our top scorer, and he has yet to actually play a minute in the Europa League so far. But he's got about 8 goals already. And so going forward, in terms of the striking options, we seem to have like a real depth of talent here. As Patty Cutrone has been put through again by a great ball by Lamina. Patty, he should have finished that. For a guy who's got 16 finishing, you should do so much better than that. Great ball by Hakim Ziyech over the top to Patty Cutrone. Oh, Pat, you beast. It's 3-0. The second string is almost as good as the first string, to be fair. If not slightly better. They might just be the standard of opposition, but, you know, Kutsia with a lovely ball into Ziyech there. He found the space. Great ball over the top. That first touch is magic. Keeper is absolutely nowhere. And Patty Cutrone, he loves it. He's just giving it some of this. Yeah. I don't know what that is. Yeah. Come on, Fraz, what you got, mate? That's Kutsia. Kutsia, obviously having a look around. Drives into the midfield. We like that. Bloody hell, keep going, mate. What a ball that is from Kutsia. Patty Cutrone, he's just can't beat Michel Vaughan for the hat-trick. What a ball from Kutsia, though. Brilliant run as well. Very, very good. He's playing at an 8. Bloody hell. Ziyech whips the ball in. Andre Silva, he had it just over the bar. I want him to get more goals. We can get him rolling as well. We really are into a good little run. And all the strikers will be scoring goals. It's more highlights for us here. It looks like it's going to be another one for us anyway. Ziyech into Kovalenko. Go on, mate, hit it. Or is he going to play it on one more? He gives it to Andre Silva. Silva's been fouled. It's a penalty. It looks like Patty Cutrone is going to step up as well to have his first hat-trick in a Southampton shirt. Oh, I thought he'd skied it for a second, but he hasn't. It is a Patty Cutrone hat-trick. His 6th goal of the season, and we are on fire in Europe. Only 10 seconds to go. Olympiakos have been well and truly smashed here, it's fair to say. Not been a good day for them as Ravel Morrison drives inside. But it is full time. 4-0. An absolute walloping. Googles with 1. Patty Cutrone with 3. Well done, lads. That was a good win. It's hard for me to think about what we're going to do then, because I can't really take Briel and Bola out of the team because he's our top goal scorer and he's playing well in every game that he plays. But at the same time, how can you leave Pat Cutrone out after he's literally just smashed in a hat-trick? It's such a difficult thing, such a difficult line to tread. Right, so it's Manchester City today for the last game of the episode. They're in 2nd, we're in 6th. I think we're only 4 points behind them in the table. Let's have a quick look actually, see where it stands. Okay, so we're 4 points off the top 4 now, so really we need to win to kind of keep in touch. City are 4 points ahead of us at the moment, but obviously we play an equal amount of games. It'd be really useful if we could just pick up something here. Maybe not a win, well, I'd love a win, but a draw would be good, just to avoid defeat. So what we've done then is that we've changed it basically back to the kind of first team. Angus Gunn is in goal. You've got Tierney, Ginter, Smalling and Cedric as the back 4. I am going to take them off of wing back though and put them more onto full back, because I think that's where we're going wrong. We're overcommitting a lot of players during the transitions and we just keep getting caught on the counter. Højbjerg and Lenetti are our usual midfield partnership. Then you've got David Neres on the left. David Silva is playing as an Ngonch in the middle, and Mbolo's on the right. And then you've got Patrick Cutrone up front after his hat-trick. I have to try and fit both of them in. I can't not play Pat after he's just got himself a, hat-trick. It's just not fair to him, is it? Oh, bloody hell. They got Robert Lewandowski. When did this happen? So you got Edison, Hector, Titi, Otamendi, Kyle Walker, Kondogbia, Fernandinho, Sane, De Bruyne, Bernardo Silva and Lewandowski. Jesus Christ, that's a pretty good looking team. I'm going to pass you say, the pundits apparently are backing us at the moment. I don't know if we're just lying to them to make them feel better, but I'll go along with it. All we can do is just try and match them. I think if we can get a win here, the home games we should really be looking at just not losing. That to me would be progress. If we can start really be undefeated against the big guys at your own ground, that's a good starting block for the rest of it, and hopefully the rest will take care of itself as we get better players and the tactics develop. But we'll see. Oh, David Neres there. Looks like he's got away from Kyle Walker, but it's a really aimless ball forward. Kyle Walker now into Kondogbia, Kevin De Bruyne, great ball out to Leroy Sane. He's going to absolutely roast Cedric. And he has. And he whips the ball in. Robert Lewandowski. Sane just absolutely roasted Cedric here completely. Great ball in. Chris Smalling is in no man's land. What is he doing? It's not even close. He's not even flipping close. And there's no highlight straight from the kickoff. Hopefully we can just respond really, really quickly. And good play. Kieran Tierney. Oh, he hits it straight at Ederson. Unlucky. Silva. Back to Neres. Whip that in, mate. Back to Silva. Oh, David Silva. He scored against his old team. It's completely caught out Ederson. What a response. Well done, boys. Great play originally by Neres and Tierney. Neres here. It's all about him and David Silva. Lovely disguise. Oh, it's come off the defender. And it takes a little deflection. I was going to say, it's on his weaker foot. No celebration, as you would expect. Fair play to you, mate. He is a City legend. Corner here. Kieran Tierney whips it in. Front post. Otamendi clears. Patrick Cutrone gets out of his feet. Goes for the shot. Bends it away. Højbjerg. Don't give it away. Good ball to Ginter. There's a bit of room out here for Tierney on the left-hand side. This seems to be a little weak spot of theirs. Tierney whips it in. Brill. He's at the post. Brill. Good turn, it's 2-1. What a turnaround. Come on. And we've really taken the game to City and they can't handle it at the moment. It doesn't matter where you put him. Brill will score. I thought he'd scored 8. He hasn't. That's his 7th goal of the season. So really, we've got loads of players at the moment. They're on 6 goals. Ederson makes a complete hash of that. That is awful goalkeeping. And hopefully that'll bring his rating down a bit and make him make a few more mistakes. He hits a great ball over the top actually there for Kieran Tierney. He's been a brilliant outlet. Pat Cutrone, he's hit the bar. Oh, if it's free. Oh, if we went 3-1 up, I thought that might... I feel so much more comfortable. Another highlight in the 26th minute. Højbjerg. Oh, he's lost out to Kevin De Bruyne. This is dangerous. City going to be so clinical on the counter. Robert Lewandowski to Leroy Sane. He's got Cedric on absolute toast at the moment. Lewandowski for Fob. It should be 3, and yet it's 2-2, all because Cedric cannot defend. He just lets him cross all the time. He's so bloody out of it. And Lewandowski, what's the point in the centre-backs even jumping? Dickheads. It's been one hell of a first half. Very, very even. I'm going to say passionately. I'm very pleased how things are going, but I'm going to get aggressive with Cedric. So I'm not happy with your performance today. He looks delighted. See how delighted you look like, mate, when you're sat on the bench. Tierney might be able to play there. No, I think it's better to try and play Kieran Tierney on the right, and then maybe try and show him inside than it is to have sodding Cedric playing there. Tierney, funnily enough, gets absolutely hacked down. I think moving Tierney over to that right hand side, the first thing he's going to do is get Kondogbia sent off, which is magical. Brilliant from Tierney, and off goes Jeffrey Kondogbia. There's a chance. There is a chance here of a big scalp. Corner. JWP whips it in towards the back post. Højbjerg. Oh, Ederson. Oh. They've given a penalty. Looks like Umtiti brought down David Neres. Oh my god, that nearly went in as well from Højbjerg. Bloody hell, great effort. But in the in the carnage that followed. Oh no, and Bolo's taking it. Brill, has he got the composure? Has he got the composure? Top scorer Brill. Oh, he tucks it away like I tuck away roast dinners every Sunday because I'm a fat man. I'm not really, but I do eat for England. What a goal. That was the weirdest tangent I think I've ever gone off on. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. I don't want to change anything because we played so well. All my instincts are saying go cautious, go defensive, but I don't want to do it because we played so well in this game. Don't you dare. De Bruyne, Foden. Oh, thank God he's offside. We're going to go defensive. I'm changing it slightly. There's no calm. Let's double check that Foden one again, yeah. I mean, that's the worst kind of showing of offside ever because it didn't show up when Kevin actually hit the ball. So, Mike Dean blows the whistle. Yes. A Mike Dean game where someone got sent off? Never. Brill, Donald and Bolo has sealed it. 3-2 against a top 4 rival. Flipping delighted. I'm absolutely delighted. If we can sort out the away form, title challenges. This is so difficult to do. Let's come back for the Arsenal and Chelsea games look fruity actually. And then if it's a necessary game, we can have Başakşehir in the Europa League as maybe a triple header, but then that depends on how we are. I anticipate by that, what we've done there. I anticipate by that stage that we'll actually have already qualified from our Europa League group. So for the time being, we're going to go Arsenal at home and then Chelsea away, because if we carry on like we are being, they're both in the top 4 conversation right now, and if we're still in there, that's going to be big games for us. Thanks for watching the episode. Please do like, share and subscribe, because I'm really enjoying the save. They'll be playing more Football Manager. I'm absolutely loving it at the moment. This year's game is by far the best Football Manager game that they've done in ages, and I cannot get enough of it. If you think you can let me know any tactics that might work away from home, please let me know, because I think that is the only thing now standing between us being in the top 4 conversation and us actually being a top 4 team. Thanks so much for watching. Please like, share and subscribe, and until I see you in the next episode, stay cool.